Here with Ryan Cook ahead of the Baldwin Wallace Open. Coach, last week at Millersville, you had two wrestlers there. Braylon Jones wrestled pretty well, and then it was the first collegiate action for Zoe Sample. Can you just give us a quick recap of the weekend and how you felt both wrestlers wrestled?
Yeah, absolutely. I think both are progressing really well. It was good to have Zoe finally get out there and shake those cobwebs off, get her first collegiate competition underway. The results weren't exactly what she wanted, but she's not that far away. Like it just, a couple setbacks kind of did just that, set her back and where we thought she would be at this point. Braylon's progressing great. This tournament was much harder than the John Carroll tournament that we had, and that was kind of by design. From a round robin tournament where they're getting a bunch of matches into a straight bracketed tournament. And Braylon making the finals, being our first finalist, that's something that we're proud of. But she wrestled really well. She had two really dominating wins on her way to the finals. In the finals, kind of got away from her a little bit, but that just gives us some more data we can work on. We kind of went back to the lab and kind of helped to correct some of those issues that she had there as well.
So this weekend at Baldwin Wallace, you're going to have the opportunity to have all three wrestlers there. What's that going to be like to kind of have the whole roster on the mat at the same time? And what are your expectations for this weekend?
Um, it is exciting to see them all, and they're equally as excited just to be out there together. They're good friends already. It's fun watching them support each other. That's kind of what we're looking for. Like that's what we're excited about. We're looking for result wise. This tournament is going to be a little bit tougher as well. We have some nationally ranked teams there. Gannon's there, which right here in our backyard is kind of like one of the measuring sticks for us. Kind of see what we have going into the break. We'll have a little bit of time to kind of dissect what we had from the first three tournaments. But a few things we're looking for. We're kind of beat up a little bit here and there. That's just part of wrestling season. I want to see how these girls are going to respond to that. One thing I'm really looking for is just to see the grit that they have. Multiple matches, almost all the matches we had, there's kind of been dominating one way or the other. All right, hopefully we're going to find some of those matches where we really have to gut something out. I have to see how tough they are when they're good and when there's pressure on them. Right, just kind of like some of those gritty, dirty wrestling matches. We have to score really, really late to steal a win, something like that, or defend ourselves and kind of protect ourselves with a lead going into the end of a match. We're kind of looking to see where we're at in those situations.
Big picture as a program, you've now had some competitions under your belt. How do you feel things are progressing for Edinboro women's wrestling?
I think it's going great. I mean, maybe you could draw it up a little different. We kind of had more wrestlers on the mat throughout the entirety of this season, but I think things are going how we want them to go. We have a volunteer assistant coach, Coach Kristen Durkin. She was at Gannon before, so she's getting more and more time with the girls, and they're getting comfortable with her and everything. So those things are progressing well.